10 Most Beautiful Urban Public Parks. When tourists grow weary of navigating an ocean of tall homes and heavy-site visitors, it may be time to set sail for the Sea of Tranquility, an oasis in a concrete jungle. Public parks are simply the price tag. Located in the downtown regions of important towns, their greenness is a delight to the senses. Tall green bushes abound. There are flowering shrubs, ponds, or waterfront and trails made for on foot or strolling, with perhaps even a zoo or aquarium nearby. Sounds of the city are muted. 10. Golden Gate Park. Visiting Golden Gate Park ranks excessive on visitors' have-to-do list, along with driving a cable vehicle whilst they come to San Francisco. This city park, as soon as just sand dunes, has something for all of us. Trails, gardens, playgrounds, picnic regions, statues, museums, a golf course, Dutch windmill, and splendid scenery, to call a few capabilities. The park is also an occasion venue as well. It's no wonder 13 million humans visit the park each 12 months. 9. Parc Güell. Parc Güell in Barcelona is a thinking characters park. The vicinity was in the beginning intended to be a residential property development with Gaudi doing lots of the planning and panorama design. Only homes had been built, and the land was later sold to the town of Barcelona and became a park. It is home to the well-known salamander sculpture, as well as other homes and structures designed by way of the architect. With stunning views of the town, this is a mystical experience. 8. Balboa Park. San Diego's Balboa Park isn't simply some other park. It has masses of inexperienced area, plants and fauna, clearly, but it also incorporates 15 museums, a carousel, miniature railroad, the famous San Diego Zoo, and the historic Old Globe Theater, among different sites. The listing of museums consists of more than one art museums, while others are committed to natural history, air and area, science, and the well-known Museum of Man. Numerous gardens are dedicated to local plants, roses, cactus, a veterans memorial, and a kids' garden. 7. Lumphinney Park. Lumphinney Park is more than just an oasis of nature in bustling Bangkok. Originally designed to residents' Thai crafts and flora, it's miles a serene area in which human beings can stroll paths, take a paddle boat journey, or simply take a seat and loosen up and watch others do their morning and evening sporting activities. Visitors who walk alongside the pond may additionally even come upon a water-reveal lizard, a crocodile-like reptile. Free out-of-doors live shows take region on Sunday afternoons. 6. Englischer Garten. The Englischer Garten in Munich got its call because it's a little bit of England in Germany. It became patterned after a traditional English lawn in 1786. Over the centuries, however, a Japanese tea house, football fields, Chinese pagoda, a 7,000-seat beer garden, and lots of miles of cycling and running trails have been brought. Located at the Isar River, it's far one of the world's largest urban parks. City perspectives from the pinnacle of Monopteros are outstanding. 5. Hyde Park. No visit to London is entire without a go-to to Hyde Park, one of the city's biggest and maximum famous parks. It's famous for demonstrations and the Speaker's Corner at one cease of the park, and the elegantly simple memorial fountain for Princess Diana at the alternative. In between, site visitors will discover paths for walking, going for walks or horseback riding, tennis courts, open water swimming, statues and monuments, and boating on the Serpentine on both a pedal boat or the solar trip. 4. Stanley Park. Stanley Park has been delighting generations of Vancouverites on the grounds that 1888, with its trails through the old-growth forests and along the seawall of Vancouver Harbor. Others stand in awe of the tall totem poles constructed to honor the indigenous First Nations, who lived on the land lengthy earlier than it became a park. Over the years, eating places and an aquarium have been introduced, but the most cherished park stays otherwise incredibly unchanged. Be on the lookout for ducks, chipmunks, beaver, and perhaps even a deer. 3. Ueno Park. Looking at Ueno Park these days, It's miles tough to imagine that it is built at the site of an astounding temple that became destroyed via warring factions inside Japan in the 19th century. Today, this urban park sits prettily and serenely in principal Tokyo. It is home to several museums and Japan's first zoo. The great time to visit it, however, is in March and April while the park's greater than 1,000 cherry timber are in bloom. 2. Jardin du Luxembourg. Known in English because the Luxembourg Gardens, this public park is the second largest in Paris. Visitors here can picnic or walk leisurely amongst stunning lawns, formal gardens, and fruit orchards that characteristic many inventive statues and fountains. For a laugh and recreation, there are jogging paths, tennis courts, and health equipment. Children can play in the big playground, ride ponies, watch a puppet display, and sail model boats in a pond. 1. Central Park. When viewing New York City from the air, Central Park stands proud like a sore, or instead, inexperienced thumb. This large, inexperienced rectangle in the center of Manhattan, filled with big trees, lakes, and buildings, is surrounded by using monotonously colored skyscrapers. Dating lower back to the 19th century, it is the country's first public park, drawing 40 million traffic yearly. The park's capabilities are thought-boggling: statues, memorials, fountains, lakes for boating, bridges to go, a citadel, taking walks paths, fantastic landscaping, and more.